YouTube, what's good? XhiaGaming here, bringing you a new episode of Top 5. I remember the last time I made a Top 5 video I said I'd be doing them more frequently and I didn't, but I'm back with a Top 5 scariest games to celebrate Halloween, so let's get started. These games were chosen due to overall scare factor, whether it be jump scares or the type of game that will make you want to cover your eyes all the way through. Number 5, the Alan Wake series. This game was one of the first horror style games to actually make me close out of the game during the campaign. I'm not sure if it was the fact that I was playing alone by myself in a dark room that influenced my decision, but all in all it was generally a good story. Apart from the base game, I really enjoyed Horde mode in American Nightmare and would personally love to see a return to the franchise at some point down the line. Who knows, would you guys like to see a new entry in the franchise? Number 4, Silent Hill. Not to be confused with Silent Hills starring Norman Reedus that was cancelled earlier this year. This PlayStation classic was released in 1999. Sure, the graphics aren't that great, but it really helped define horror games to what they have become today. Don't be fooled, although it's in a third-person perspective, it's still rather scary. If you want to pick it up on PlayStation Store, it's still worth getting today. Number 3, Five Nights at Freddy's series. This is a game that is so well known for jump scares that it grew a cult following on YouTube and inspired 3 sequels, with another one currently in development. Not to mention the movie rights recently acquired by Warner Brothers. Everyone and their mother played it on their channel, including myself. At this point, I'm not too sure why I added it to the list, other than the reason that I might have a lynch mob at my door if I don't. But to be fair, it does have a fair bit of strategy involved in it, with a jump scare if you don't get it right. So if you enjoy a cheap jump scare, you might want to check it out. Number 2, Dead Space. I entered this series on Dead Space 3 and holy shit was it scary. Within the first 15 minutes of the game, in the opening sequence, I found myself jumping out of my chair. For a really immersive experience, put on a headset, open the game, close down your computer and uninstall. In all seriousness, it is really one of the best games I've played in the horror genre. And finally, number 1, Amnesia. If you've ever seen this guy before, then you may know this game. It was really this game that sent him to stardom, but in all honesty, the game became largely popular due to its very in-depth story and puzzles, along with rather eerie level design and terrifying monsters. The thing that makes it great to me is the sanity meter, which you are constantly checking on. If you do like this game, I recommend checking out the newly released SOMA made by the same developers. What do you think? Do you agree with my list? Let me know what games you think are scary in the comments below. Next month's top 5 will be PlayStation 1 games, so if you'd like to contribute and see your favourite on the list, be sure to comment down below. Also be sure to like, favourite and subscribe as it really helps the channel grow. Until next time, see you later.